Hello everyone, this is Nishaa Sharma in front of you all again. So students, my today's video is for the students of 6th standard, where I'll be teaching you section C, the turning point. I'll be giving you a short summary of this chapter. So please be ready with your English channel book and we'll begin with the story. So section C, the turning point. Students, this story is by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. You very well know who was he. And now you can see here the pictures are also given. By this picture, I hope you all have understood exactly what this person is doing with the students. I'll tell you more and you'll come to know more about this story, what exactly this turning point is, and for whom the life turned and how it happened. So see, Dr. Kalam here, he's sharing his own story, his own experience with his teacher, Sri Shiva Subramania Iyer. So what Kalam says, Kalam is saying here that he remember his teacher Sri Shiva Subramania Iyer, who taught him in 5th standard. It was he who showed the seeds of a vision in his life. You know, everybody has their own vision in life. है ना, कुछ करने के लिए हम एक विजन बनाते हैं अपना, that we'll do that in that manner. Now Kalam also said that he was a very good teacher and all the students loved to attend his class. So what happened one day, the teacher was teaching all the students about a bird's flight. He drew a diagram of a bird in flight and explained how it creates lift. Okay. The teacher also explained how it changes direction while flying. For 25 minutes in his lecture, he explained everything. He also explained such things as lift, drag, and how birds fly in formations of 10, 20 or 30. You know, like, have you ever seen that all the birds are flying together in a formation? See, this way. And it looks so good. And you feel so happy by seeing this, right? So the teacher was also explaining the same thing. At the end of the class, the teacher wanted to know whether everybody have understood, means like all the students have understood how a bird flies or not. So that time, Dr. Kalam said that, no, I have not understood. He said that, no, I have not understood. Now the teacher asked whether the other have understood or not. So there was many students said that they have also not understood. They too had not understood. Now what happened? The teacher was really concerned about this. Okay. But he did not get upset by the response of the students. So now what happened? The teacher wanted to understand the principles of flight to the students. Like, he wanted all the students to understand the principles of flight, how exactly the bird flies and what is the principle of flight. So his teacher, what he did, he took all the students to the seesaw. Okay, seesaw, you can see here all the students are here standing in where they are standing. Yes, they are standing at the seesaw, you know, like sea के side में जो होता है ना, beach type say, when you say that, yes, seesaw. So there that evening, what the teacher did, the whole class was on the beach. You can see here. Now, he drew our attention. Who? The teacher. The teacher drew the attention of all the students. And what he showed, the seagulls flying in formation. Here you can see. Yeah, they are flying in their formation. There were about 20 of them. See, you can see here, around 20 of them are flying. Who? Seagulls. Now, It was a marvelous formation of birds, you can see here now, with a purpose. And all the students were amazed as they began to recall what they had heard that morning. Okay, in the morning that teacher took class, and in the evening he took all the students to seesaw. Okay, now see, the teacher then asked to all the students to look at the birds' wings, how they flapped to generate lift. The teacher also asked to look at the tail and the combination of flapping wings and twisting tail. All the students looked closely and found that the birds in that position could fly in the direction they wanted to. Then, what happened after this? The teacher asked question to all the students. What the teacher asked? Can you tell me where the bird's engine is and how it is powered? Now, by seeing this formation, students, what they said? Yes, we knew the answer to that question. All the aspects of the principle of flight became clear to students within the next 15 minutes. All the students clearly understood. The students they understood clearly the dynamics of a bird's flight with a practical example of it in front of their eyes. The teacher was the greatest. Dr. Kalam says that our teacher was the greatest. The teacher had given them a lesson in theory as well as in practice. This is real teaching and learning, Kalam thought to himself. For this incident, for Dr. Kalam, this incident was not merely an understanding of how a bird flies that evening on the seesaw of Rameshwaram. Do you know where is Rameshwaram? Yes, you remembered something? Right, Rameshwaram. It's a name of a place. And where have you heard this? कहाँ सुना है आप लोगों ने रामेश्वरम का नाम? Yes, I know. The students are very sharp-minded. क्या याद आया आप लोगों को? Exactly. Movie. Which movie? Chennai Express. Right. How many of you have seen? I hope every one of you have seen that. Everybody. Yes, in that movie, I think you have heard about Rameshwaram. Yes, it's in South. It's in Chennai. Okay. So what happened? And on that day, Dr. Kalam decided that he wanted to study all he could about the concept of flight. At that time, he did not realize that eventually he would move towards the study of the science of flying. It was his teacher's lesson and the flight he had witnessed that inspired him to move towards his goal. So then what happened? One evening after class, Dr. Kalam asked Mr. Iyer for advice, means his teacher. He told him of his interest in further studying the science of flight. He patiently explained, Dr. Kalam's teacher explained that he should complete class 8, go to high school, and from there to college and take up the study of the science. This advice and the lesson of the flight of birds really gave Dr. Kalam his mission for life. And then after what he did, he went to college. He took up physics and then went on to study engineering and the Madras Institute at the Madras Institute of Technology. There he took up aeronautical engineering. His life was transformed by then. He became a rocket engineer, an aerospace engineer, and a technologist. And then this memory of Dr. Kalam, the memory of his teacher encouraging him to ask question and then showing a real life example to aid his comprehension remained with him all through his life. After all, it happened proved a turning point in his life. It initiated and eventually shaped his profession. Sri Shiva Subramania Iyer was the catalyst and who ignited like his young mind by allowing them to ask question and then answering them till they achieved complete understanding, right? So here you can see the entire, like, how Dr. Kalam achieved his goal and how he got an idea of studying science, and how he should know more and more about the concept of flying. All is mentioned, all he shared through this story. So students, see, you can also have a goal in your life. You can also achieve that if you pay your full concentration, if you put full concentrate in your study. So definitely you can also achieve your goal. You can take help from your teacher, and if you are very much attentive and you are much concerned, then obviously nobody can stop you to achieve your goal, right? So you can also take lesson from this story. You can also be more concerned, more attentive with your subject, with your study part, and you can also become one of you can also become another APJ Abdul Kalam in your upcoming, in your future. You can also work harder and you can also achieve your goals. So nobody can stop you if you want to do something better, best in your life. So hope you have understood the story. Students, you can see here, answer this question with reference to the context and then answer these questions briefly. Both the question answers you'll be getting in PDF form. It is you'll be getting it in school website. So please finish all your work in your fair notebook. I will see you in my next video. Till then, take care, stay safe. Thank you.